Hello children, hope you all are fit and fine and taking care of your health. Yesterday we have discussed our question paper in the live class and hope you all have understood the pattern of the question paper, and now onwards we are going to follow this type of question. So if you find any difficulty, you are free to ask me. Now today we are going to start with the new lesson, and the name of the lesson is United We Stand Part 1. The very word united means what? To join. Okay, united means to stay together. United means to stay together. So in this lesson we are going to learn about our country India. But before moving to the explanation, I would like to say that we are going to have a small warm-up activity. But I am going to say you, since it's a recorded class, we can't have it in live. So in the next live class, we'll be having a activity based on United We Stand. Okay, and that is that I'll be asking anyone who can speak languages more than three, who can speak any three languages, more than three languages. Anyone who can speak more than three languages. Okay, it's open for everyone. You are free to join, and I'll be asking you all, and those who want to practice more, you can practice, and it will be a great joy of sharing the more than three different languages. Okay children, now let us move to the learning outcome. So as I said about the activity, it is related to language, so our learning outcome is also about the languages. Student will be able to define the meaning of culture and languages. So at the end of the lesson or the chapter or the topic, you will be able to define the meaning of culture. That means what do you mean by culture and languages. Okay children, now see what are the meaning of culture and languages. Before that, there is a small picture you can see about the country India. There are different religions, different festivals, but celebrated together, and we are united. Okay children, now new words, that is the culture. The language, food, clothing and other habits of a group of people is called their culture. So everyone have their own culture. Okay, your language is different, your food habit is different, your dressing sense is different, and it's all together makes up our culture. So as we all know, we have 28 states, and each states have their own language, own food habit and own way of dressing. Okay, they are totally different from one another. Now what do you mean by language? A system of communication used by a particular country or community. So as we stay in India, and the main language or the national language of India is Hindi, Rashtriya Bhasha, which one we say as Rashtriya Bhasha, that is Hindi. And or in community wise, as we have state, there are 28 states, each states have their own community and they can speak their own languages. Okay, so let us follow the textbook now. For that, I would like to request you to follow page number 2. India is one country with many different cultures, isn't it children? So India is termed as unity in diversity. People living in different parts of India speak different languages, eat many types of food and wear special clothes. Okay, as I already said that India is a land of unity in diversity. There are different religion, different culture, different castes. Everything is different, but we are united, and each state varies from one another. The way we have Assam as a state. Our dressing sense are different, our eating habit is different, our language is different, okay, compared to other states. So each states have their own tradition, own culture, own way of eating food, dressing, all are different from one another. Now come language. Hindi and English are the official language of the central government. As I already said, Hindi is termed as the Rashtriya Bhasha, that means national language. and English are the official language of the central government. Now, official languages. What do you mean by official languages? Official languages are those languages that are used by the government for their work. Okay, and how many official languages do we have? We have 22 official languages. And what are they? Assamese, Bengali, Boro, Dogri, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Kashmiri, Konkani, Maithili, Malayalam, Manipuri, Marathi, Nepali, Uriya, Punjabi, Sanskrit, Santhali, Sindhi, Tamil, Telugu and Urdu. These are the 22 official languages, okay, of India. Then comes, other than these, there are 1600 languages in India. Apart from this, there are 1600 languages in India. Example, Bhojpuri, Tulu, Lepcha, Marwari and many more. Okay children, see, India is a country where there are different languages. Different people speak different languages, but we are united. Our culture is different, our tradition, our way of talking, our way of eating food, our way of dressing totally different, but we are staying together. We are united. See, here I have found a map with their languages. Jammu and Kashmir, they speak Kashmiri. Then Punjab, Punjabi, Rajasthan, Rajasthani, Gujarat, Gujarati, Maharashtra, Marathi, Goa, Konkani, Karnataka, Kannada, Kerala, Malayalam, Tamil Nadu, Tamil, Andhra Pradesh, Telugu, Odisha, Uriya, West Bengal, Bengali. Then we have Assam, Assamese, Nagaland, Nagamis, Manipur, Manipuri, Mizoram, Mizo. So there are different languages in our country, and each states has their own official languages. Okay, but the main language, the central government use Hindi and English. Okay, Hindi and English is used by the central government. That means the whole country. And state wise we have 22 official language, and all total we have 1600 languages. Okay children, these are the things we have discussed regarding the language part, and hope you have all understood it. And please remember about the activity which one I have asked you. Anyone who knows more than 3 languages are free to communicate in the live class, so that it will be more interesting and we can learn from one another. Okay children, till then, take care and have a nice day ahead.